Well, I'm kind of stuck in some traffic here right now. We're moving really slow. Big picture ideas, if in fact it's true, which I believe it is, that we were created in the image of God. Now, let's just step back and think about that. By definition, then, we were created in His image. Well, God is a creator. He created the world. He created you and me. And if we're created in His image, guess what that makes us? Creators. Now, what we need to be doing, men in particular, is we need to be using that creative muscle. Now, when you were a kid growing up, you had all sorts of creativity. You had no problem writing a story or creating a picture. You didn't think about it, anybody thought about it. You just did it because that's who you are. That's how you were created. But then what happened as you got older over time, you started having outside influences squelch and water down and just put out that creative juice. And you thought you weren't good enough, or somebody else was better, or somebody maybe laughed at you, embarrassed you. So you have not used that creative side of your brain, and you need to start awakening that giant, because that's what you were created to do. You are a creator because you were created in the image of the ultimate creator. So how do you do that? What I do, and I know it's hard, I've written a few books, and it was one of the hardest things I did. It's not the actual writing that's hard, it's just inside my head. I'm thinking when the little devils on my shoulder are saying, you've got nothing good to say, and you suck at this. And I had to battle that every day. And how I shut those two little demons on my shoulder up, I said, okay, yeah, you're right, and you're right, this does suck, and I don't have anything good to say, but I'm going to say it anyway. And what that does is it allows you to just start tapping into those creative juices, which you do have. They're just dormant. They need to be awoken. And so the easiest, simplest, safest way to do that is to just write. Just in the morning, you have your cup of coffee, just get out a piece of paper and just start writing your thoughts down. Get a journal, start writing things down every day. And what that'll start to do is tap into that creative side of your brain. And then that will allow that to grow and nurture as you practice more and more of your writing. And then you can start articulating things better when you're communicating with other people in the world, whether that's the business community or females, the opposite sex. It just allows you to have that level. It's like having another quill in your quiver. You've got another arrow to shoot. It's another skill that you have to give you a little more confidence and competence, because confidence really does come from competence. Self-esteem comes from self-efficacy, overcoming something, becoming better at something. That's what gives you the confidence. And I love the movie Tommy Boy. David Spade's character was like, well, how come you can't sell like that 180 you did on that waitress getting your chicken wings? And Tommy Boy said, who cares? If we don't get the chicken wings, it doesn't matter. We still got that Meat Lover's pizza in the trunk. There's something to be said for that. When you've got options, when you're competent, you have other skills in your repertoire to use, that gives you the confidence, because if one thing doesn't work, guess what? You still got that Meat Lover's pizza in the trunk. Do something else. You pivot. You keep moving forward. But it all starts with tapping into that inner creativity. Start writing. Start journaling. You'll be amazed at how it changes your life. This is RJ on the Move, July 30th, 2023, outside of Nashville, Tennessee. Take care.
People like us have got to forge ahead, Helen. Am I right?
God, you're sick. Tell you what, I'll go turn the fryers back on and throw some wings in for you.
Hey, thanks, Helen. Tummy likey. Tummy want wingy.
Did that boy to the head knock something loose?
What are you talking about?
That 180 you just pulled with the waitress. Why can't you sell like that?
I was just having fun. If we didn't get the wings, so what? We still got that Meat Lover's pizza in the trunk.